What you saying, people? Welcome back to my channel. I am DJ Kiz Walsh, and today I'm going to be bringing you a brand new video talking about a piece of equipment that's just been announced by Pioneer, and that is the Pioneer DDJ-200. I'm going to be giving you my opinion on it. I'm going to be talking about the features that it has, and also going to give you my opinion on the price of this thing and whether I think it's worth it. So before we get into it, of course, do drop a subscription to the channel, drop a like on the video if you are a legend, and of course check out some of my other videos if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get into this video and let's talk about whether this thing is indeed worth it. So let's talk about this brand new Pioneer DDJ-200, my opinions, my ideas, whether I think you should buy this. First of all, what I will say is that I do have a piece of Pioneer equipment myself. This is a Pioneer DDJ-RB. I've had this now for over 2 years. It still works perfectly. Every single thing on this works fine. And I have nothing negative to say about this piece of equipment or rekordbox software in general. So going into this video, I'm already a fan of Pioneer. I'm a fan of what they do. I'm a fan of what they've given me, and also I think looking at this already, it's going to be a good thing for the industry, and it's going to be a good thing for some people who want to get into DJing. The first thing I will say though is this picture of this female DJing makes the controller look really small. I'm guessing it is going to be a really small piece of equipment, even smaller than something like the 400 or the RB or the SB3. So it's worth bearing in mind that this is probably going to be a really small piece of equipment. Of course, you've got to expect that for this sort of price. Indeed, the price is £140 starting. So it's a really decent price. You can't moan at 140 quid. It's a lot better than 350 or the $350 or whatever that this thing was selling for. All of a sudden now this is a lot more affordable for people, and people are going to be interested in getting one of these now. You know, people that wasn't interested before because the equipment was too expensive, this opens an avenue, this opens a door for those guys to come in and start their DJ career. So it's a good thing in terms of the price. Massive fan. For me, it's the best of controller you can get for that price. All the DDJ we go to and all the party mix and all those things that are really cheap, they're garbage. They look terrible, and the features are they look plastic, and they just look like a toy. Where this thing looks like a little piece of DJ, a proper little piece of DJ equipment. Of course, you are paying still over £100, worth bearing in mind. But for that, you are getting something that looks at least professional and looks like something that can be used, you know, as a proper DJ piece of equipment. So let's get into the features of this thing. It looks like it has 2 jog wheels, of course you expect that, 2 channel faders, a crossfader in the middle, a 3-band EQ with a filter on each side, and of course you have your Q section for your headphones. Interestingly, no master volume or headphone volume. I'm guessing you'll have to do that on your phone or your software, whatever you're DJing on. You have a shift button, you have a beat sync button, a cue and a play, and of course your tempo pitch slider. Looks like you also have transitional effects button. Not sure what that is. It's probably a new feature to the softwares. I'll have to look into that in terms of what that does before I can give you my opinion on that. But yeah, this thing is what you'd expect. It's a stripped back piece of DJ equipment. It's something that looks like it's minimal, but of course that's what you expect for this sort of price range. You expect just to be able to mix the tracks together. The fact that this thing has performance pads is honestly amazing for me, because you're going to be able to use pad effects, I'm guessing. You're going to be able to use stuff like hot cues, slicers, samplers, all the other good stuff that Pioneer have given us over the time on the bigger piece of equipment. You're going to probably be able to get those in your softwares. Now let's talk about softwares. So it looks like there's like 3 different softwares involved. Software for kind of each of the devices, iPhone, Android, and of course PC. It looks like you also can use rekordbox, but I don't think rekordbox, the software key, comes with this. So it's worth bearing in mind that if you are going to be using rekordbox, you might have to upgrade to the full version eventually. But again, it looks like this is aimed actually at mobile use, and looks like it's aimed at using this for apps. And of course, the good thing about this is it looks like they're finally introducing the ability to stream music, which is something that we've been asking for a very long time now. And Pioneer finally taken it up and decided that this is going to be a piece of equipment that they introduce streaming on. So it's SoundCloud and Beatport LINK. It looks to be the softwares that are the platforms that you're going to be able to stream from. Obviously not 100% how these are going to work without actually getting the piece of equipment myself, but I'm guessing what will happen is from your software you'll be able to link up to these websites, and of course in those websites you can find music and you can make playlists and stuff without actually buying any of the tracks, and you can stream them directly out of your master output through your speakers, and that's just an epic thing. You know, that's something that we've needed for so long now. course, music is expensive, DJing is expensive, and streaming music is very inexpensive. So why haven't we been able to stream music while we DJ? You know, it makes sense. It just makes sense. And finally, Pioneer taking the initiative to include that in a piece of equipment. Of course, it is an entry-level one, but massive. It's massive for the industry because teenagers are going to be able to get these things now. They're going to be able to plug it into their phone. They're going to be able to link their SoundCloud, and they're going to be able to stream and DJ just for 140 quid. So that's such a good price. £140 to start DJing, $150, whatever it's going to convert as, is such a good price. You don't need to buy music. You don't need to have a laptop. You don't need to have a MacBook. You don't even really need to have speakers. All you need is a set of headphones from your phone, whatever you've got. Plug in your piece of equipment to your phone and you're ready to DJ. So this is just revolutionary, and of course I'm excited to try this. I'm excited to get my hands on it and give it a go. And of course the one negative thing is it is going to be small. It doesn't have loads of features, but I'm guessing the Pad FX will offer some stuff on there, and you know, you'll be able to use that to your advantage and get some stuff going. Anyway, if you are new, of course, do drop a subscription to the channel. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope this helped you. It should give you some tips on advice on whether to actually buy this, and of course I do think you should buy this. It's a great piece of kit. I'll try and leave a link down in the description to a cheap place to buy this from if you are interested, and of course do drop the video a like if you're a legend, and thank you very much for watching. I will see you.